This is the OECS Newslink, a roundup of major news happening across the OECS today. In the headlines,
no one is coming to save us, says OECS Director General. Officials advance OECS Sustainable Tourism Actions at Grenada consultation. ECTEL survey highlights digital transformation trends across the Eastern Caribbean. Grenada expands capacity in the seamoss industry. Good day, viewers, and welcome to this edition of the OECS Newslink. I am Claudia McDowell. Here are our highlight stories from the month of February. In a recent article titled "No One is Coming to Save Us, which is why we must build ourselves," OECS Director General Dr. Didicus Jules underscores that global political and economic shifts mean small Caribbean states can no longer rely on external partners or benevolent international systems for support. Instead, the article argues that the region must save itself by deepening regional integration through shared systems like currency, courts, mobility, and coordinated external representation, and building strong, adaptive institutions that transform vulnerabilities into competitive strengths. It emphasizes that self-reliance doesn't mean isolation, but rather acting collectively with disciplined strategy, shared data, and a unified voice to strengthen sovereignty and negotiate effectively in a fragmented world. Read the full statement in the OECS online press room. Next, regional tourism officials from across the OECS met in Grenada on January 29 to 30, 2026 for a high-level consultation to validate and begin implementing the OECS Sustainable Tourism Action Plan, a roadmap meant to guide the sector's transformation over the next decade. The gathering brought together representatives from multiple OECS member and associate states to prioritize action areas such as inclusive growth, climate resilience, blue tourism, and product development. This builds on the 10-year sustainable tourism policy adopted in 2025. Supported by the EU-funded RIGHT program, the consultation helped finalize a phased implementation roadmap and identified early initiatives, including an OECS Tourism Knowledge and Resource Center, reinforcing the region's commitment to resilient, competitive, and sustainable tourism development. In our next story, officials from the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority, or ECTEL, have unveiled the results of a comprehensive digital inclusion survey that provides new insights into how residents across its 5 contracting states access, afford, and use digital technologies. It also reveals persistent challenges in achieving full participation in the digital economy. The findings, released at a hybrid event in St. Lucia on January 28, 2026, highlight both encouraging progress in connectivity and significant gaps in digital literacy, quality of service, and affordability. This prompted calls from ECTEL leadership for a data-driven regulatory action and inclusive policies to strengthen digital inclusion. Conducted in collaboration with the OECS Commission and the World Bank-funded Caribbean Digital Transformation Project, the survey captured responses from nearly 8,000 individuals and more than 3,500 households. The survey is expected to inform regional strategies to ensure broader access and benefit from digital opportunities. Next, officials from the OECS Commission and Grenada's Ministry of the Blue Economy and Marine Affairs wrapped up a 3-day capacity building workshop from January 26 to 28, 2026. It was designed to strengthen the island's growing seamoss industry by equipping over 30 local stakeholders with technical skills in production, harvesting, food safety, product development, marketing, and business management. The initiative aligns with broader regional efforts to bolster agricultural resilience under the OECS Food and Agriculture Systems Transformation Strategy and to foster an inclusive, sustainable blue economy. It is also supported through the Caribbean Regional Architecture for Biodiversity Project and the Caribbean Biodiversity Fund. Government and OECS representatives highlighted the sector's potential to advance food security, create employment, support climate adaptation, and contribute to Grenada's economic diversification as they work to transform seamoss into a competitive, value-adding industry. Finally, member states Grenada and St. Lucia celebrated their anniversaries of independence on February 7 and 22, 2026, respectively. Check out the OECS YouTube channel for full remarks from the OECS Director General commemorating the two occasions. And visit our press room to read about Dominica winning the Miss OECS title. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next month for a recap of OECS news in March.